I'm going to take you through a quick push-up tutorial. We're going to go from the floor, we're going to go at an incline, and then if you're having trouble making that transition from an incline into the floor, we'll talk about how we can do that as well. So when you're getting started for a push-up, we're going to go down on the floor. You want to think about your hands being outside of your shoulders so that your elbow stays right over top of your wrist. We don't want the hands in too narrow where the elbows are going to come out to the side. We don't want to be so wide that the elbows are inside. Think about setting up with your elbow right over top of your wrist. We're going to stack your shoulders right over top of your hands. You're going to stay nice and straight like a board. Step back with one foot, step back with the other foot. From here, as you come down, you want to think about making an arrow with your body. Okay? So as you come down, your elbows are in this position, making you an arrow. You don't want to be up, and you don't want to be tucked in tight. Think 45-degree angle. Arrow is the position you're looking for. So we get set in that position. Nice straight line through the body. Bring yourself down. Push the floor away. Think about your shoulders and your hips moving together as you come down and push that floor away. Commonly, we'll see the hips kind of start to go first, and you'll get in more of this position here. That's going to put a lot of compression on that low back. So think about lifting through the stomach like someone is poking you and you're trying to keep those hips up so that everything moves together, and then push that floor away. If you can't quite get a push-up from the floor, I like to do it at an incline. You can set up a barbell like this. You can also do it on a desk, on a couch, on a box, on a workout bench. Anything that's going to change the incline angle so that instead of being flat on the ground, we're propped up a little bit. But you're going to set up the exact same. So hands are going to be where your elbows and hands are straight over top of each other. You're going to step back with those feet and still keep a nice straight line with the body. Come down into that shape of an arrow and then push it away. So when we go to the incline here, there's not as much force straight down. So we're able to maintain that good form from the heels all the way up through the top of the head. And it's just going to keep the integrity of the push-up very similar so that when we move to the ground, we can still work in that long position from the feet all the way up to the head. And it's going to translate a little bit better where we can keep the trunk engaged and push through the shoulders. If you're having a bit of a hard time transitioning from that incline into getting on the floor, one thing you can do to work on strength through that range of motion is add an eccentric. So basically you're going to go down to the floor nice and slow, but it's going to teach you to be strong in that range of motion down towards the floor. So you're going to set up like you would for your push-up, right? Hands are strong, step back with those feet, but then you're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're going to drop to the ground. Bring yourself back up and reset. Step back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and drop. So this nice controlled range of motion down to the floor is going to teach the muscles how to engage as you go into that length, as the chest opens up, as the shoulder blades come together. And then eventually you're going to work into a position where you're strong enough that once you get to the bottom, you can push up out of it. So think 3 or 4 seconds controlled on the way down, really being intentional with staying engaged, staying strong through the trunk, and then dropping and pushing yourself back up with your knees in order to reset yourself.